James Thurber's The Owl in the Attic and Other Perplexities, 1931, is a collection of humorous essays and stories that capture everyday absurdities, relationships, and misunderstandings in a light-hearted, satirical style. Here are detailed notes on this work, which should help for competitive exams. Key themes and style: human folly and absurdity. Thurber's writing often highlights the peculiar and irrational aspects of human behavior. His characters are frequently embroiled in mundane situations that spiral into humorous confusion, showcasing the often laughable nature of social conventions and individual insecurities, relationships, and miscommunication. Thurber examines the dynamics between men and women with a humorous lens, often depicting their interactions as a series of miscommunications and misunderstandings. This theme recurs in multiple stories, portraying relationships as complex, comedic, and filled with silent struggles, satirical tone. Thurber's satire reflects a subtle critique of social norms, middle-class anxieties, and the rigidity of societal roles. His humor is understated but sharply observant, making readers question the logic of everyday interactions, anthropomorphism, and animal symbolism. The title story, The Owl in the Attic, and others use animals as metaphors for human characteristics. This technique allows Thurber to comment on human nature indirectly, using the behavior of animals to explore deeper themes of identity, intellect, and emotional complexity. Illustrative style. Thurber's accompanying illustrations are simple and whimsical, reinforcing his comedic style. These drawings enhance his storytelling by adding visual humor, aligning with the understated, witty tone of his writing. Notable stories and essays. The Owl in the Attic. The title story metaphorically explores ideas of intellect, wisdom, and isolation. The owl, often a symbol of wisdom, becomes a humorous focal point, as Thurber reflects on the gap between intelligence and practicality in everyday life. The Pet Department. This satirical piece pokes fun at pet owners' relationships with their animals, paralleling these interactions with human relationships. Thurber uses this story to humorously highlight how people often project human emotions onto animals. The Seal in the Bedroom. A story that plays on the absurdity of having an unusual animal in a domestic space, symbolizing Thurber's recurring theme of the incompatibility between human aspirations and reality. The Topaz Cufflinks Mystery. This story parodies detective fiction while examining human assumptions and errors in judgment, showing how people often complicate simple matters, literary devices and techniques, irony and understatement. Thurber's humor often relies on irony and understatement, where the humor emerges from characters taking themselves too seriously in trivial situations. This technique provides a humorous critique of human nature and social expectations, exaggeration and hyperbole. To emphasize the absurdity of his characters' situations, Thurber frequently uses exaggeration. This approach helps him highlight the comic potential in everyday misunderstandings, dry, conversational tone. Thurber's writing style is casual, almost as if he's conversing with the reader, which enhances the accessibility and relatability of his humor. Understand key themes. Focus on the exploration of human folly, relationships, and societal expectations. Thurber's work is as much social commentary as it is humor. Literary analysis. Be prepared to discuss how Thurber uses irony, satire, and anthropomorphism to make his observations. Understanding these techniques will help in analyzing his intent and style. Character analysis. Examine how Thurber's characters are typically exaggerated representations of real people, meant to illustrate human nature's flaws humorously. Quotes and examples. Familiarize yourself with notable quotes or sections that highlight Thurber's humor and themes, as these can be useful for essay questions, context, and legacy. James Thurber was a prominent figure in American humor literature, known for his work with The New Yorker, and his ability to blend humor with social commentary. The Owl in the Attic reflects early 20th century middle-class American life, offering insight into cultural values and social norms of the time. Thurber's work continues to be appreciated for its wit and its reflection on the absurdity of human behavior.